Ever wondered how to behave during an interrogation? It's a situation no one wants to find themselves in, but knowing the right way to act can make all the difference. Picture yourself in a room, under the watchful gaze of authority figures, your every word dissected and scrutinized. It's not a pleasant thought, is it? But fear not, because we're here to guide you through it. Understanding your rights is the first step. It's a cornerstone of justice and an essential tool in any interrogation scenario. Next, we'll delve into the importance of maintaining composure, followed by the delicate art of honesty and discretion. We'll also explore why volunteering information can do more harm than good, and finally, the crucial role of legal counsel. These 5 simple guidelines can be your lifeline in an otherwise daunting situation. So let's dive right in and equip ourselves with the knowledge to navigate the tricky waters of an interrogation. Stay calm, stay informed, and remember, knowledge is power. Guideline number 1, understand your rights. You've heard it on TV, but do you really know what it means? Let's delve into the essence of this statement. In the midst of a high-stakes situation such as an interrogation, comprehending the extent of your legal rights isn't just a good to know, it's a must. It's like a sturdy shield you carry into the battlefield, protecting you from any unexpected blows. One of the most fundamental rights you hold is the right to remain silent. This isn't just a line from your favorite crime drama, it's a pillar of the Fifth Amendment of the United States Constitution. What does this mean for you? Simply put, you are not obligated to answer any questions that may incriminate you. Silence in this context is not an admission of guilt, but an exercise of your constitutional rights. Now let's move on to the right to an attorney. This is a crucial element of the Sixth Amendment. If you're facing an interrogation, it's essential to have a legal representative at your side. Why? Because they serve as your advocate, your advisor, your voice. They understand the legal intricacies, the nuances of what to say and when to say it. If you can't afford one, don't worry. The state will provide a public defender for you. Of course, it's important to remember that these rights are not just American principles. They echo across the globe, from the European Convention on Human Rights to the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights. But remember, understanding your rights is just the first step. It's equally essential to assert them. If you're in an interrogation situation, don't be shy or intimidated. Clearly state, "I choose to exercise my right to remain silent," or "I want a lawyer." In the end, it's not about being difficult or non-cooperative. It's about protecting yourself, your interests, and your freedom. Remember, your rights are your shield. Use them wisely. Moving on to guideline number 2, always stay calm. This isn't just a cliché thrown around lightly. Staying calm under the intense scrutiny of an interrogation room can be your strongest ally. You see, the mind is a fascinating tool, and it works best when not clouded by panic or fear. When you're calm, your thoughts are clear, your responses are measured, and the chances of accidentally incriminating yourself significantly lower. Imagine a mystery novel where the prime suspect, under pressure, blurts out information that they shouldn't have. A calm demeanor can prevent such a plot twist in real life. It's not about acting innocent, it's about being in control of the situation, your emotions, and ultimately, your narrative. Remember, an interrogation is not a race. It's a chess game. Every move counts. And the best chess players? They're always tranquil, focused, and calculated. Staying calm isn't just about appearing innocent, it's about keeping control. Guideline number 3, be honest, but be careful. In the intricate dance of an interrogation, honesty is a powerful tool. It can foster an environment of trust, dissolving the barriers that hinder communication. However, like a double-edged sword, honesty has its risks. It's essential to tread carefully, to avoid stepping into the trap of self-incrimination. You see, interrogations are a bit like a chess game. Every move matters, and one wrong move can shift the balance of the game. Being honest doesn't mean you have to lay all your cards on the table. It doesn't mean you should reveal every detail of your life story, it simply means being truthful in your responses. But here's the catch. While honesty is valued, it's equally important to be cautious. Interrogators are trained professionals. They know how to navigate the labyrinth of your words, seeking out any potential contradictions or inconsistencies. They're adept at using your own words against you, turning even the most innocent of statements into potential evidence. So how do you strike the perfect balance? By being mindful of your words. Think before you speak. Consider the implications of your responses. Ensure that your honesty does not lead you into the murky waters of self-incrimination. Remember, the purpose of an interrogation isn't a casual chat over a cup of coffee. It's a structured process designed to extract information. Your honesty should be a beacon of light guiding you through this process, not a torch setting your case on fire. It's a delicate dance indeed, one that requires a fine balance between honesty and caution. Honesty can foster trust, but recklessness can lead to self-incrimination. So, be honest, but be careful. Understand that every word you utter, every response you give, can and will be closely examined. To navigate this dance successfully, you need to find your rhythm. Be honest, but don't overshare. Be open, but don't volunteer information. Be cooperative, but don't incriminate yourself. It's a tricky balance to maintain, but with caution and mindfulness, you can do it. Honesty is the best policy, but in an interrogation, it's a delicate balance. Guideline number 4, don't volunteer information. Picture this. You're in a room facing an interrogation. It's natural to feel the urge to explain your side of the story, to add context, to clarify. But here's the catch. In an interrogation, less is more. You see, when you start to volunteer information, you're opening up a Pandora's box. Every additional detail, every offhand comment, every seemingly innocuous fact can be used to create a narrative that might not be in your favor. It's like handing over pieces to a puzzle that the interrogators are trying to solve, and they might just fit those pieces in ways you never intended. This is not to suggest that you should be evasive or untruthful. Far from it. But it's about being succinct and precise. Stick to answering the questions asked, nothing more, nothing less. The more information you provide, the more ammunition you're giving the other side. And remember, even an innocent remark can be misconstrued, taken out of context and spun into a story you might not recognize. Let's take a hypothetical scenario. Suppose you're asked, "Where were you on the night of the 5th?" You could answer, "I was at home." Simple, direct, and to the point. Or you could say, "I was at home watching a movie, eating popcorn, and I fell asleep on the couch." See the difference? The latter response, though truthful, provides additional details that could lead to more questions, more scrutiny, and more potential for misinterpretation. In essence, during an interrogation, the power of silence is your ally. By limiting your responses, you're not giving away your power, but rather, you're retaining it. It's a delicate balance, a dance of words where every step, every move matters. The goal is not to win over the interrogators with a flood of information, but to navigate the situation with precision, caution, and a keen understanding of the power dynamics at play. When it comes to interrogation, less is definitely more. Finally, guideline number 5, always consult an attorney. This step is crucial as legal representation can be your lifeline in an interrogation setting. An attorney's expertise and experience provide you the necessary guidance to navigate the complex and often intimidating legal landscape. They understand the nuances of the law, and they know how to ensure your rights are not infringed upon. An attorney can decipher legal jargon, making it easier for you to understand what's happening. They can also help you craft responses that are truthful, yet protect your interests. Remember, it's not just about having an attorney but consulting with them. Their advice can be the difference between a fair treatment and a potential miscarriage of justice. They can ensure that you are treated with respect and that your voice is heard. An attorney is your best ally during an interrogation. Don't hesitate to call on them. So, there you have it. 5 simple guidelines on how to behave during an interrogation. We've journeyed through the maze of understanding your rights, which is the cornerstone of any interaction with law enforcement. It's crucial to know what you're entitled to before stepping into the fray. We've also highlighted the importance of maintaining your composure. Staying calm under pressure is a skill that can turn the tide in your favor during an interrogation. The 3rd guideline took us through the tightrope of honesty. Yes, be truthful, but also be mindful of what you disclose. Not every truth needs to be volunteered. Speaking of volunteering information, our 4th guideline emphasized the importance of restraint. Less is often more in this context. Lastly, we underscored the significance of consulting an attorney. This is a crucial step that can't be overlooked in such high-stakes situations. Remember, an interrogation is a high-stakes situation, but with these guidelines in mind, you'll be well equipped to handle it.